So, no authorization, no problem. Coming right up. What's up, all you Drone Man X? Welcome back to Drone Logic for your drone tech related info from my point of view. So as I've said many times, y'all, I'm a strong advocate for Drone Base. It's just a website that offers people like me, hobbyists, ability to be able to make money off this hobby that we love, that being flying drones. Now, they offer, clients different type of services. I've seen it probably has expanded that I've seen since I joined back in 2018. But the number one service that they offer is basically taking aerial photos and photography and video of a subject property that so many people request, right? They also have offer drone mapping, but then you need like some third party software to do that mapping. And then they offer, panoramic towers. Of course, you have to find out how to do them. Again, it's a skill that you have to learn how to do those panoramic towers, but they offer that. They also offer photos from the ground. They offer people who have, if you have a DSLR camera, you can go take photos of a subject from the ground. Now, I did one of those missions before, and I don't have a DSLR camera, so I use my Mavic 2. And, I honestly feel doing a mission like that would be honestly better with a drone, because you can move a drone around a lot faster and get the job done a lot faster than a person walking around with a DSLR camera. And a Mavic 2 is an approved camera to use for those missions. So I was presented with another mission like that, and unfortunately I checked the Kitty Hawk app, and this was within the control class base of Louis Armstrong Airport here in the city of New Orleans. And usually, when you try to get authorization with Lance, it basically determines where you are. The further you are from the airport, the higher the ceiling is that you can fly. Well, the problem with this particular mission, it was like so close to the airport, there was no authorization to get off the ground. It was like zero. So I submitted a request through the Kitty Hawk app, Lance, and it went for manual review. Now the problem with that is they say it takes 30 days, and it could be up to 90 days when you submit those reviews. And I didn't have that time, because the mission had to be done. By the time I accepted it, it was like 4 days. So but I was still able to complete the mission. Now, how was I able to complete the mission? If I didn't have a DSLR camera and I couldn't fly my Mavic 2, what camera did I use? Well, I used my Mavic 2. Now, you may ask me, well, how was you able to use your Mavic 2 if you weren't able to get it up in the air? Well, I use it in handheld mode. Now, you may be asking, what is handheld mode? Well, hold it. And that's what I did. I had the drone in my hand, walked around. I had to move it in position, because it's not as easy trying to frame up your shots. Holding it like that is a lot easier to frame your shots up when you moving the drone with the controller. But I was able to get it done, and I was surprised how easy it was. I thought it was going to be a difficult task, but it was actually a lot easier than I thought. Now, the only issue that I really ran into was holding the drone basically tied up one of my hands. So that means that my other hand was not, I had one hand to deal with the controller. And in that case, that's when I brought out my lanyard. This is the Mavic 2 lanyard I bought like a couple of years ago. And this is when I had my Mavic Air, the first Mavic Air. But this is the lanyard for the Mavic, the Mavic style controller. And it really came in handy. And basically it was like, I would suggest people go out and get one of those. If you have the Mavic style controller, it was been a while since I bought mine, but I paid like $7 for it and some change perhaps. And I mean, it is a lifesaver when you need it for those missions. And I really don't use it often, but in situations like that is when I actually use it. Now, this is an example of a picture that I took, and this is the one that I took when I actually put my Mavic 2 on the back of my Jeep and framed it up to be able to get the shot of this subject property. But like I said, it worked. It got the job. ingenuity. You know, if you can't get your drone up in the air, it doesn't mean that you can't use it. Anyway, y'all, I just thought I'd put that out there, let you know it is possible to use your drone in handheld mode, just holding it. Of course, it brings some difficulty, as I said. Now we just need somebody to come up with some type of option where you can literally hold something that makes it easier for holding your drone in your hand. I'm pretty sure somebody has something like that. I just haven't seen it, but again, ingenuity, yo. So if you can get authorization, but you can still take ground drones with ground picture with your drone, you can do that now. Well, you always been able to do that, but now, that option is there for you. Anyway, y'all, I was able to get another commission, complete another mission. That's another mission down. And like I said, I'll take as many missions as I can fulfill. Right now, I'm in the process of trying to learn mapping, drone mapping, researching drone mapping, because there were missions that I've had to pass on because I didn't. But anyway, the more the merrier, y'all. And as always, 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 y'all, thank y'all for watching.